Blu-ray. Polaroid Blu-ray. What the?
Yes, the whole Polaroid Blu-ray thing was pretty funny, but now let's talk about what I actually got. Well, here it is. It's a Samsung, therefore it's good. Video over. Nah, just kidding. But yeah, after that whole Polaroid Blu-ray fiasco, I figured let's just get a similarly priced model from a brand that I actually recognize, and this was the result. It's a Samsung, I don't even know what the model is of this thing. What is it? It's a BD-ROM writer, model SE406, and don't be fooled, it's not an actual Blu-ray burner of any sort. It's a DVD burner, but it's not Blu-ray. It'd probably be a lot more expensive if it was a Blu-ray burner. I don't intend on moving to Blu-ray burners anytime soon. The media is still too costly. Once Blu-ray gets a little more mainstream and BD-ROMs get a little more mainstream and the price drops, I'll start thinking about switching out the internal drives in some of my computers with some Blu-ray capable stuff. But for now, I'll keep the cutting edge new technology to a plug-in drive so I can put all the Blu-ray wear and tear on this instead of having a drive in the system or something along those lines. But that's another discussion. So, we remember that obnoxious cable that was only about 2-3 inches long on the Polaroid? Well, this Samsung, of course, is nothing like that. It's actually a normal-sized USB cable, except it's got one of those USB cables with 2 plugs on the end for extra power, which makes sense, because, I mean, it's a Blu-ray drive. It may very well use a lot of power, for all I know. But it's self-powered through these 2 plugs, and so let's hook it up and give it a shot. I'm not going to make another 22-minute long mega video here. And one jump cut later, and we're all hooked up and ready to go. Yeah, it's basically like a plug-in, an external laptop-style drive. But what are you going to do? It's supposed to be portable. Now, let's put something in this thing and see how it runs. Now, what am I going to put in this, I wonder? I know. Rocky, the Undisputed Collection on Blu-ray. Got this collection a couple of months ago and been watching these movies all over the place ever since. Growing up, I'd seen a couple of the Rocky movies on TV, but it's about time I finally got to see this darn series on a 16:9 big huge screen. Anyways, excellent Blu-ray collection. You know, I've been watching it a lot. I also got Back to the Future, the box set that came out for that as well, with the 25th anniversary versions of those movies, I think. And one good thing about this collection, though, is that unlike the Star Wars collection that I heard just came out, I don't think Stallone's been messing with his movies after the fact the way George Lucas has done to Star Wars. But that's another discussion. Let's load something up. Yeah, which of these Blu-rays do I want? Oh, okay. Nah, let's keep it simple here. And let's put in the original, the 1976 classic. And let's pop open the crap top while you folks get to listen to the operational noise, or lack thereof, of this drive. Let's put it right next to it here. Notice what's missing here. There's just a little bit of spin noise, but no obnoxious whine like what we had with that Polaroid. Get some good speakers and it'll easily drown this little thing out. This thing is actually not that much louder than a fan, or a small fan, I should say. But yeah, I'm sorry for boring you folks like this, but compared to that whiny Polaroid and how badly built it was and how loud it was, this is definitely what I should have gotten in the first place. And it's in the same price range too. Makes me wonder, well, there's your proof that it works. Let's turn that down. Laptop speakers deluxe. Anyways, yeah, well, there's your run test for you. And obviously, as you can tell, it's very quiet compared to the Polaroid, and I can't emphasize that enough because, there have been some devices lately that are supposed to be used for home entertainment like this, but they emit so much noise that you just wonder how there can be any immersion whatsoever with these things. But yeah, the Polaroid was another good example of that. This, fortunately, isn't. And of course, when you're done with your movie, you just push the little silver thing right there, and it stops. Simple. Why couldn't Polaroid make something like this? I have no clue. But I should have just gotten a Samsung instead of playing games with Polaroid, whatever they're doing these days. Anyways, I really can't speak much to this. This is my favorite kind of electronic device. It just works. Bundle it up with a laptop that has some kind of program on it that plays Blu-rays, DVDs, what have you, and you're good to go. Well, there it is, all taken apart. I'm really sorry that this was a lot shorter, a lot more boring, and a lot less interesting than that Polaroid video, but this, like I said, this is my favorite kind of electronic device. It just works. Other companies out there trying to make stuff like this can take a lesson from this Samsung Drive. Make stuff like this. Till next time, this is MultimediaJay. Enjoy your movies, man.